If you're in your 40s, waking up drenched in sweat at 3 a.m., fighting with your children over nothing and seeing the scales rise despite healthy eating, but you're afraid that perimenopause has no solution other than aggressive hormones or endless visits to the doctor, this video is exactly for you. Sleepless nights and heat waves? You're not alone. Let's discuss your body's changes and get the support you deserve. I know exactly what that feels like. That constant exhaustion, but you're so connected that you can't relax. The clothes that no longer fit, no matter how hard you try. The brain fog that makes you forget the words in the middle of the sentence. It's isolating, it's scary, and it makes you question whether growing old means suffering like this forever. But I have good news. There are 7 clinically proven supplements developed specifically for women like Perimenopausal US that can reduce hot flashes, balance your mood, support weight management, and restore your energy without relying solely on prescriptions. In this video on Renewed You 40 Years, I'm going to share each of them, the science behind them, how I use them in my daily routine, and real results from the women in our community. Stay until the end. I'm going to share a free checklist of perimenopause supplements that you can download right now, plus my best tip for getting started without overloading your system. Let me introduce myself quickly. Welcome to Renewed You 40 Years. I'm 47 years old, and I've lived through the chaos of perimenopause, hot flashes during important meetings, mood swings that nearly destroyed my marriage, unexplained weight gain around my belly that no diet could fix. It all started at 44, nights ruined by flashes, bloating in my belly no matter how clean I ate, anxiety that kept me awake worrying about everything. Doctors consider this normal, but I knew my body needed support. These supplements aren't magic pills, they're targeted helpers, backed by studies in women over 40, filling in gaps in hormones, inflammation, and nutrients that wane during this transition. Number 1. Magnesium glycinate. If hot flashes and sleepless nights are your biggest enemies, this is your sleep savior. Studies show that it calms the nervous system and reduces flash frequency by up to 50% in perimenopausal women. I take 300 to 400 milligrams at bedtime, dissolves easily, no stomach ache, and wake up refreshed, not groggy. Combine it with a warm bath for extra calm. This was the first one that changed my life. Within a week, I was sleeping 6 hours straight for the first time in months. Number 2. Black cohosh. For those intense mood swings and flashes that make you want to hide under the covers. Clinical studies prove that it gently mimics estrogen, relieving symptoms in 70 to 80% of users. I take 40 milligrams twice a day. Within 2 weeks, I noticed that my mood had stabilized. I felt like me again. My husband was the first to notice the difference, and that says a lot. If you're having those moments of crying in commercials or blowing up for nothing, this needs to be on your list. Number 3. Omega-3 fish oil, or algae if you're vegan. Weight gain and brain fog? Omega-3s fight inflammation that is causing belly fat and cognitive decline. Research shows that 1 to 2 grams of EPA and DHA daily improve insulin sensitivity and mood in middle-aged women. I added to my morning smoothie, sustained energy with no crashes. My belly finally started to shrink after being stuck for months. And the bonus? My skin became more hydrated and my joints stopped hurting. Look for tested brands to ensure the quality of the products. Number 4. Vitamin D3 with K2. Bone health and immunity plummet in perimenopause, and low vitamin D worsens fatigue and weight gain. Studies show that 2,000 to 4,000 IU per day supports hormonal balance and metabolism. Here's the problem. Get blood tests done to check your levels. I was disabled even though I lived in a sunny place. K2 is crucial because it directs calcium to the bones, not the arteries. I now feel stronger, less sore, and have consistent energy throughout the day. This is non-negotiable in my routine. Number 5. Ashwagandha. That feeling of tired, but wired from cortisol spikes? This adaptogen modulates stress hormones. Research shows a 60% reduction in anxiety in perimenopausal women. I take 300 milligrams of KSM, 66 at night. It helps me relax without sedation. I can finally turn off my brain at 10 p.m. instead of ruminating until midnight. If you're having that anxiety of worrying about everything and nothing at the same time, try this one. Just make sure it's complete root extract, not leaves. It makes a difference. Number 6. Rhodiola rosea. By the exhaustion that messes with your sleep and focus. It modulates estrogen and cortisol receptors, with studies showing 40% improvement in energy and reduced fatigue. I take 200 to 400 milligrams in the morning. I use it especially on travel days to reset jet lag. It's different from caffeine. It doesn't make you nervous, just mentally alert and physically capable. If you're in that need 3 coffees just to work phase, this can help you break that cycle. Number 7. Creatine monohydrate. Not just for the muscles, it supports the brain and metabolism. Studies show that 3 to 5 grams per day help women recover from anxiety or depression faster. I mix it up in my coffee. I've noticed mental clarity within 3 weeks. It also helps maintain muscle mass, which we naturally lose during this phase. It sounds weird at first, but it works. And no, you won't get bloated or bulky. That's the creatine that athletes take in much higher doses. These 7 make up my daily pile, but listen, don't start them all at once. Start slowly, 1 to 2 at a time, and consult your doctor, especially if you're taking medications. I started with magnesium and omega-3s, then added a new one every 2 weeks to see how my body reacted. Women in our community report fewer hot flashes in a month, stabilized weight, energy back. Sarah, 46, wrote to me last week saying she finally sleeps through the night. Jennifer, 43, said she feels human again after 3 months. All the products I use are third-party tested for quality and purity. Don't trust any cheap brand. Imagine waking up without being drenched in sweat. Imagine your mood balanced, your body responding as before. Imagine feeling refreshed at 40, not just surviving, but truly living with energy and confidence. That's what these supplements have given me, and they can give you that too. If this video helped, hit the like button, subscribe to Renewed U40s, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next videos. Share this with a friend in her 40s who is struggling. She'll thank you. Thank you for watching Renewed U40s. See you in the next one. Take care.